All right, guys, Christopher Robin here. What's going on? It's beautiful out today. What is it? The 30th. It's summertime. The sun's out and we are doing things around the farm today. So we're going to be talking about the sunken greenhouse. We're gonna do a little clarity visual test on the trout pond, see if you guys can see them now. I have this new dangerous hive. It's kind of giving me a little bit of flack. All right, we're gonna check that out. And we're also gonna be processing a bit of honey, showing you guys how I get, well, I'm processing the honey from last year actually. I kept it down in the root cellar. So we're gonna be talking about all these things. All right, join in, let's go have some fun. Okay, now check this out. The sunken greenhouse is looking pretty rad. I took this big piece of polycarbonate because it was getting so hot. I took it off, put a fan up there. This lemon tree is just going nuts. The key lime tree, it's flowered again, so it looks like we're gonna do some more pollinating. But some of the key limes are looking pretty good. So that's cool. The oranges are actually growing, which is kind of neat. But check this out. Yeah. Let's go down there. I'm not sure what that was. But check this out. Okay, so we have some herbs here. We have some lettuce. Got some strawberries over there, which are flowering, so that's kind of neat. Actually, strawberries actually shooting out. And then we got some cauliflower, some broccoli. This is all the stuff I bought from the store because my garden took a shit kicking. Now, these are pepper plants. They're actually starting to flower, so that's really cool. And this is some kale, celery, and then look, we got some peas shooting up the back wall here, and I made this trellis so I could get some peas. What do you think? Also, I'm going to be starting the Sunken Greenhouse series. I'm going to do the full document build on this whole thing. So I'm pretty pumped up about it. I may be thinking of putting a mezzanine up here with, I'm thinking like maybe hydroponics on the wall or something really cool with this. I think it looks pretty cool and yet effective because it gives it some nice curve. Yeah. Couple beds right here. I think we're gonna kind of hook one out here, put a bed here and then two back in there. And then we're going to do the interlock cobblestone Ziploc bag floor here. Maybe some concrete with some stones, rolling stones in here to tie it in nice. And then of course we're going to be putting in a fish pond. Not a big one, but enough to help circulate the hydroponic system. So I'm not sure what kind of fish we'll put in there. Maybe like, I don't know, koi fish or something that could probably take a bit, because I think it's going to go down. We're going to try and keep this like the greenhouse in full operation almost all year round, or for as long as we can, right? So that's really cool. If you guys are into this sunken greenhouse project, we're also going to be putting all that weeping tile over there into the ground. cycling about 800 feet of weeping tile 8 feet underneath the earth, pushing the air through there so it cools and condenses. So summertime it gets a lot cooler in here, but in wintertime it actually adds heat, the ground temperature heat, which is above freezing, so that's really sweet. So we're gonna try this out. I'm pretty excited about this project. Yeah. I gotta add a 2x6 across over here, or maybe another stilt, because it was starting to get a little bit of a bend in there. Just learning as I go. Okay, so that is cool. I hope everybody's kind of vibing that. I just know with like the cost of everything going through the roof, I really want to start growing as much as I can, right? Help cut down on the costs of food. Dang it. But what is cool is the sun is back out. Let's go check out the trout again. Hey, Cash. So Cash, guys, turned a year in March. So I think he's like about, what's that, like 17 months or something? Pretty sweet. He's a hunk. All right, so check this out. I don't know, could you see better with the polarized Ray-Ban on there? I don't know. Oh, they're actually biting my fingers. That's cool. But the water clarity is super cool, guys. I'm really excited about it this year. I'm gonna get a mask and snorkel. We'll do like a pond series. I'm gonna start up a couple series, one on the pond. We can check out like, I noticed there was a lot of crayfish hanging around. But the heat of the day, maybe they're all gone back in their homes. Oh yeah, right underneath there. Pretty cool. Okay, so a little filling on the trout. We're gonna start a series on the pond. Gonna do some underwater footage. All right. The chickens, they're pretty happy. Had to do a couple revamps here as well. So this used to be dirt, and then the chickens were like kicking all the dirt all over the place and all in these like gravel beds. So I just filled it in with stones. And now they don't mess around with it. It's great. What's up? You know? Gotta show them who's boss. They literally destroy everything around here. And I'm pretty tolerable about most things, but they can really get on a guy's nerves. So let's go check out some honey. So honey production, as you can tell, we only had 2 boxes out. It's not very much. So it's quite slow this year because it's been so cold and so much rain. But, oh man, we gotta go by the, man, these ones are super sketchy, these bees. I might have to re-queen them or break them down or something because they're like, well, you can see them. They look angry from here. Okay, whoa. Okay, so we just got away from the bee. But that hive, you can't even walk near it on like a nice sunny day. They get so pissy. So that's not cool. Watch out around here. All right, so this is cool. Look. These are all buckets of honey. Capped wildflower honey from last year. And because I put it in the root cellar, I stored it all over winter, so none of it froze underground. But today, I'm going to show you. It's all kind of, I don't want to open these up because I haven't cleaned them off yet. But I have a bucket of that honey in this cooler. And this is how I reliquify honey. So I have this cooler, and I actually had to spray foam up in the lid to help hold the heat in here. And then you fill it full of water and you close the lid, boom. You lock it in and then put a hole in here. Same diameter as, I don't know what this is, a Heritage, one sec. Gotta plug it in. Seuss or something it's called. This is what it looks like anyways, guys. I don't know how to pronounce it right. And then you just go to mode. And then you go to mode. And then we're gonna bring it down to 100. We don't want to cook the honey, we just want to warm it up. And then that's good, and then we're gonna do the time. We're gonna go for 24 hours. Okay, 25 hours, sounds good to me. Yeah, 100 degrees for 25 hours. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so that's how we do it. We warm it up with this, and then once it's warmed up, we dump it in here. Fire this propane on. Make sure the door is open clearly. Bring this up to 100 degrees, and then we take these brand new jars and I open this valve and pour it. But that's a really basic way. I don't know if you guys keep bees and you're not sure how to liquefy your honey. That's a really nice, safe way. So on a nice, bright, sunny day like this, guys, my system's making a lot of power. So like say in the winter time, for instance, you always wait for a nice bright sunny day to have like a shower to turn the hot water heater on and stuff, right? Because it seems so spotty lately that I still turn off the hot water tank every once in a while. But usually in the summertime, it can just let her buck all the middle of October. Everything can run all out here on the farm just fine. But in the winter months, you really have to like watch where your power goes. So that's a quick little update on the homestead. The trout look really happy. The water's really clearing up. There's a lot of like crayfish and freshwater shrimp showing up, so that's really neat. Not sure about that big hive yet, what to do with it, because it's just insane. I did work with it yesterday and I didn't get stung once. I did wear my veil, but not sure what to do with that one yet. Maybe we'll just let it buck, just be careful around it. But